Oh my God, no, here we go. Here we go. Oh, no way! Oh, I'm doing part 3. Scary animated story, guys. You guys are enjoying it, now I've got to do part 3. Okay, I'm in my bed. I'm in my favorite PJs, M&M's. So we're gonna react to another story, guys. True story. Really? This one's about somebody who's home alone and it's horror. Let's do it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe as well while I'm here, guys. Hit the notification bell. We're back on the Wilson Family channel for good. Bam! Let's do this. Boom. Oh, that music is intense again. Here we go.
I'm 30 years old. And this story took place when I was 13.
I recognise that guy's voice. He's freaker.
My mother was a single mom, and she had to work 2 jobs. She worked at a grocery store in the morning and a bar at night.
She's hard working. She's hard working. She don't deserve no horror.
I was home alone a lot, but it was okay because I was used to it. I could cook myself some dinner and walk back and forth to school. I was a pretty responsible kid for my age. One night, I was watching TV while eating ice cream, and someone knocked at the front door. I was wondering who it could be as my friends never came out this late and my mom would always use her key to get in.
Okay, it's late at night, alright? It's late at night, guys. What would you do? Would you be opening that door or would you just ignore it? Come on, I need to know. Down below, leave us a comment. Let me know your thoughts on that because I would not open that door for nothing.
I opened the door.
What's that? What's under his eyes? Have you seen?
There was a man standing there with his hands in his pockets.
What's he got in his pocket?
I said, hello?
Hello.
He replied, hello, young lady. Are you
Hello, young lady. That is creepy. That is creepy. It's creepy.
parents home?
Are your parents home?
Stupidly, I said, no. My mom isn't home right now. You have to come back tomorrow. He then said with a surprised smile on his face, oh, you're all alone, huh?
You're all alone?
I said,
oh my gosh, what is he doing asking them questions?
I am. He replied with, okay, young lady. Have a nice night. Don't get in any trouble.
It's terrifying.
He then walked away and I closed the door. He seemed friendly, but also weird at the same time.
Oh my gosh, look at that! Look at that! What's his tongue doing? Oh my God, no, here we go.
He was a little funny looking though.
It's gonna get freaky. Here we go, guys.
And had 70 style.
Oh, no way! Oh!
What are you wearing?
Get out! I'm reacting!
What are you wearing?
Oh! They're gonna traumatise me watching these videos. I can't believe it. I feel traumatised. I can't believe it. Why are they doing this to me? I'm trying to react to a scary animation and then they do stuff like this. It's intense. You wait till they do it. We're gonna do it together. I'm gonna get Tiana to react to some of this stuff and I'm gonna get Mom because she's been doing it, pranking me while I'm watching these videos. Alright, Ken, scary dude.
About 10 minutes passed and there was another knock at the door. I got up to answer it. But before I opened the door, something told me to put the chain on.
Chain?
I don't know why, but my gut told me to do that. It was strange because we really didn't use the chain.
Oh no, here we go. Get ready.
But I'm glad I did because as soon as I opened the door, it was pushed open.
Oh my gosh!
By the chain.
Someone's pushing the way in.
Before I could even...
Oh, it's him again! Oh, it's him again! I just don't like the look of this dude. He's creepy. He's so creepy.
And say or do anything. I looked through the crack of the door to see the same man again. And he said in a startled voice, oh, hey there. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. As he stuttered. It was like he knew he failed getting inside the house.
Oh no.
And tried to play off this any suspicion.
Just look at that girl's face. That poor girl's face. She's like this. I mean, come on. That is called terrified. She's terrified. This dude is creep. He is an old man. What is he doing? Oh my. What? Just give me a break. Very funny, Tiana. Very funny.
What are you wearing, Dad?
I'm wearing my pajamas. Listen, Tiana, tell the fans how bad you are scaring me when I'm watching these videos because they're not happy with you. I know they're not happy with you.
I'm amazing, thank you.
Excuse me, I'm watching a scary animation, and when you do...
Okay, bye.
Go. Right, put this on silent. Disturbing. Right, where should I put that? Oh, you can go with it. Okay. Here we go.
And just obviously try coming into the house. I said, I'm fine, thanks. And I shut the door. At that time, I didn't really understand the situation.
Oh my gosh! Oh no! Did you see that behind his back? Did you see it? Did you see that? He's got
Or
a
the dangers
knife.
of what just happened. But still, I was a bit freaked out and wanted my mom to come home soon. An hour went by about what happened, so I started to watch a movie, trying to keep my mind occupied.
She's trying to watch a movie, okay? Did you just see the type of movie she was watching on that TV screen? There was fighting, there was all sorts of violence. So it's gonna make you more traumatized. Don't watch that. Put Coronation Street on or something like that. Something chilled. Or SpongeBob.
When I heard,
Hey, let me in quick. I gotta tell you something.
this
Let me in quick. I've got to tell you something.
scariest situation I've ever been in my life. It was the man once again. He was talking through the
Oh my
letterbox.
gosh, look at those eyes.
Leave me alone. The letterbox.
Oh my gosh. Just imagine, guys, the door knocks and you just decide to look down and see the letterbox and there's two eyes peering through. Just like, oh, that is just horrible. That would just have me weak.
Then the man started banging on the front door, screaming, "Let me in, you little sh-" while slamming the front door handle up and down, trying to get in. I just
no.
stood back crying, praying he doesn't get in.
Oh, don't you dare.
He eventually gave up and left.
Good.
My mom came home about 30 minutes later, just to find me crying.
What
And
a
I told her
creep.
everything that happened. We told the police, but they never found this guy. I look back, and I think how grateful I am that I had the feeling to put the chain on the door. I hate to think what that man would have done if he had managed to get in.
Oh no. These are just horrible. Okay, we're gonna do one more, guys. So that's two. So this is the second one, and I'm not doing another one today. That is it. Two and two only for today. Creepy bar. So that's a pub or something, yeah?
It was
We can
on
get some
Friday
drinks.
night. I was finishing the last deliveries that I worked for. I was headed to the bar that I would usually go to every night to grab a glass of wine.
That's
I
all-
noticed
yeah,
there was
as
a
you
new
do.
bar that had recently opened, a kilometer away from the usual bar. So I decided to try it out. When
Why
I
not?
arrived and pushed the entrance door, I noticed something very weird.
Oh no.
There were only 5 people inside.
What is that? You go to a bar and you've got a dude with a tail. Why are you going to continue to walk in? And look at that dude over there as well. They've got hoodies on and stuff like that. You're not going to have a drink in this bar. You're just not going to do it. If you walk in there, you need to get punished for doing it because you can't be going into that. You're going into the danger line. Danger area. Stay away.
And they
You've
were all
already been
dressed in
warned.
Halloween costumes, like vampire, ghost, werewolf, witch, and black magician. I felt really uncomfortable because I was the only ordinary person there.
Tell me about it.
And also because Halloween was over 2 days ago.
Now come on. Aren't them alarm bells ringing 2 days ago? And you still go. Oh, this is just insane.
I was still awkwardly standing there blocking the entrance when all of a sudden, all the people started staring at me as if I had done something terribly wrong.
Oh my gosh.
I made
Here we
my
go.
move and walked over to the bartender. The bartender looked almost like a real executioner. He asked me rudely in a gruff voice, "What do you want to sacrifice, blood or flesh?"
Oh my gosh. Blood or flesh? What would you choose? Oh, blood or flesh? Oh.
That creeped the hell out of me. But I thought this was his way of taking a Halloween order of alcohol. So I requested to him, "1 glass of blood, please."
Oh, you
He
don't.
turned around, grabbed a wine bottle, and poured it into a wine glass. Later, he opened a drawer and took out a black satanic pentagram necklace. He dipped the necklace 3 times while muttering something into my drink. To my surprise, the wine turned black in color.
Oh my gosh! The wine's turned black. What is that then?
And he placed the glass on the table and told me to drink it in one shot. I was really thirsty at that moment, so
Oh,
I
you
took the
mad you are,
glass
mate.
and drank it completely.
That's it. You're gonna
It
feel
was
bad.
quite strong, and my vision was slowly starting to blur.
Oh my god.
I paid the bartender and left the bar immediately. While I was walking, I started to feel dizzy, and my vision was worsening. I wasn't focused on where I was going, as my mind was in a vision of all the faces of all the people I saw in that bar,
It's that
maniacally
black
laughing
wine.
and giggling at me. All of a sudden, I had already arrived home during my vision.
What? How
At
you got
first,
home?
I was relieved. But when I closed the door behind me and turned around, I knew that I was in the wrong house.
Oh my
It was
gosh, he's gone to
completely
another person's
abandoned,
house.
Cold, gloomy, and barely lit with the rays of moonlight. I tried to open the door, but it was totally locked. Right when I was going to run into the door to break it, I heard the upper wooden ceiling was creaking, as if someone was up there walking slowly, step by step. I was really afraid, as I had no weapon to protect myself.
Oh my.
I tried to call 911, but had no reachable service to call. My only option was to go upstairs and find my way out. I carefully walked upstairs and reached the top. To my left was a dead end, but to my right, I saw a
I don't
hallway
like that
with
corridor.
three
It
doors
just
on each
looks
side.
freaky. Look at that. It's spooky.
I opened the doors one by one to find nothing but dark, empty rooms and no way to escape.
Oh my gosh.
Finally, when I opened the sixth door, I saw a pentagram was drawn on the floor.
What is that? Why is that some kind of like... I don't know. What is it?
5 candles around, touching all 5 corners of the star.
That is just...
This sent me back to where the bartender dipped a necklace with the same symbol into my drink.
Oh, no, he's been
there
like-
was a
someone's
figure
cast a spell on
floating
him.
vertically right above the symbol below. But the light provided by the candles was not enough for me to figure out what was floating. Accidentally, I dropped my phone on the old wooden floor, which created a loud sound. The figure was slowly advancing to my direction.
Oh my gosh.
I quickly backed off and hit my head against a wall behind. That figure, I can't forget it.
Oh no.
My body was completely paralyzed when I saw that the same bartender at the bar was this guy.
Oh
He was still
no.
dressed as an executioner.
Oh no, he's not going to
Powerless body.
execute you.
To make matters worse, the doors of the empty room started opening on their own, one by one, and out came all of the 5 people I saw at the bar. They were all laughing at me to the point I passed out.
You can't tell me you're not scared. If I'm the only one who's scared, I need to go. I need some help. Come on, down below. Who's scared of this? Look at that. Seriously.
Then I heard silence. Then I woke up and realized that I was in a hospital.
What?
I asked one of the nurses what was going on. She told me that a group of teenagers saw me walking out of the forest and then walking to the abandoned house. They tried calling out to me, but I didn't respond, nor look at them.
Is he
Then
sleepwalking
the
or
group saw
something?
me entering the house, and when they tried to open the door, it was locked. And so they called 911 thinking that I was trapped in that house. 30 minutes later, the police staff arrived and broke open the door and found me unconscious lying on the floor.
That is just the
They brought
weirdest
me
thing
into the
ever.
hospital and were trying to investigate what had happened in that abandoned house. Later, I told police officers the whole story when they came to ask, but they didn't seem to believe me. While some of them were laughing, thinking that I was making it up.
I mean, what kind of police officers are they? You've got some serious issues. You've gone to a bar with a guy with a fox's tail and some people with hoodies on, and a dude who wants to execute you. And you tell the police that they don't want to help. What is going on with the law these days?
After that, I went home and directly went to sleep. The next morning, I hurried to the bathroom because I had to vomit very badly. And after I did, I noticed that my vomit was black.
Oh my gosh.
To forget things, I tried taking a cold shower. And when I was showering, I felt a sharp sting on my back. Then, when I changed the water temperature from cold to warm,
Don't tell me that's
the
black.
sting started to feel even more painful. I turned back with my head, barely making it to see behind. Then I was shocked for life.
No.
I had the same
Oh my gosh! It's been stamped on the back! with the cross with the candles. You can remember from earlier. He's got it on his back.
Satanic pentagram carved on my back, which was surely done by a sharp object.
Oh no.
From then on, I never went to a bar again.
But I like going to the bar. I like going out with my wife and having a meal and going to the bars and stuff. No more. I'm not doing any more. That's it. Can't watch it anymore tonight. I'm sorry. That's it. That's it. That's done. Me done. Me done. Okay, I'm gonna get Tiana, I'm gonna get Mom to do the same reaction on some of these animations, guys. You believe me. Just leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And trust me, I'll be back with the gang. Peace out.